Let me just start off by saying 2020 was the worst year we have ever lived in. Now, I'm not looking for anybody to subscribe to my channel or any type of promotion. I'm just simply explaining the things happening in 2020, including the situation with George Floyd, and giving my thoughts to it. So yeah, let's begin. The first thing that happened is a legendary basketball player known as Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and 7 other passengers were unfortunately lost their lives on a helicopter crash. It broke the internet into sorrow. I could not believe something like that would ever have to happen. It just happens. It just happens like out of nowhere, out of any given time. It just happens. I pray for the mother and her kids going through every day without Kobe and Gina. This is very unfortunate. It's hard times for her, but they'll get through it. Then all of a sudden, this new virus has been discovered called the coronavirus, which spread like a wildfire all over from China, from the US. With the virus spread, it resulted into people losing jobs, school closing down, and us being quarantined, was causing us not to get out of the house much. Which sucks because all of the plans that we have made over the past like few months or so has been all of a sudden has been broken, has been crushed because of this whole pandemic. Some people are still foolishly going out and still like going to the beach or something like it's normal. Them not believing the whole virus thing. But once it comes to them, they're gonna be the same one asking for help. Crazy. You should have never gone outside in the first place. I thought it would not get any worse from that point on, but it turns out that I was wrong. An African American man who goes by the name of George Floyd, who tragically lost his life during a police arrest. He moved from Texas to Minneapolis to look for a better job, but unfortunately for that had been cut short because of the coronavirus. How he died, though, oh my God, is what sparks the internet. It's a police officer while he was pinned down to the ground with his handcuffed behind his back, showing no resistance, who decides it would be necessary to help the situation to put his left knee over on Floyd's neck, causing him to choke. Floyd was repeatedly saying, I can't breathe, but the police refused to listen. I mean, you're already in control of this whole situation. Why do you feel like it's necessary for you to put your knee on top of somebody's neck for? At this point, you're killing the man. Oh yeah, and these cops in the background, so standing like this, like what? You're completely useless, dude. Like, they wouldn't even want to intervene in what he's doing. They're just over here thinking like, oh, he's in control of this situation. Oh, we don't need to bother. Look at him carelessly place his knee on top of Floyd's neck for 8 straight minutes. What a cop! Yeah, this is the police who protects the laws, right? There's this video that I found on TikTok of an officer giving his point on the situation. He makes a lot of good points, include what the officer should have done. And yeah, play it.
Let's talk things that happened in Minneapolis, cop standpoint, right? I'm disgusted with the things that happened in Minneapolis. Period, point blank, things could have went way different. At the end of the day, let's talk facts. Guy is on the ground. He's laying on his stomach. He have handcuffs on. It's 4 of y'all, 1 of him. 4 of y'all, 1 of him. Who has control of the situation? It's not much one person could do against 4 people. Now let's get deeper, right? As an officer, you are a first responder, right? So if in the midst of you trying to gain compliance, someone is hurt, you have to render aid. So somebody's saying, I can't breathe. You don't think to yourself and say, oh my gosh, this guy can't breathe. He might die. Let me render aid, right? Another point, other officers, if you're going to be an officer that's going to stand there and not help when things go wrong, come on, like you don't see that? That's the reason I got behind this badge, right? Because I want them officers that's afraid to step up, I want to be the one to step up. If I see wrong happening, wrong is not happening in my presence, right? I'm going to check it. And that's period.
He makes a good point on who's in control of the situation and goes in depth on what an officer should do when somebody's hurt. But in that case, in the George Floyd situation, that wasn't the case. They didn't comply with what George Floyd was saying. They just carelessly still keep his knee onto his neck even after he died. That is gruesome. At this point, they're not protecting the law anymore. they're doing the exact opposite. They're terrorizing their city they claim to protect by taking away their lives for no reason. As a result of that, sparks mass chaos. Oh my god, dude. I have not seen such rioting ever before. People were burning down buildings, they were freaking looting nearby grocery stores, and they're freaking flipping over cops' cars, dude. Like, what the heck, man? If you actually listened to Floyd, this whole situation would have never outbreaked. Holy crap, dude. What crazy times we live in, right? I fully support the protester who speak out against police brutality and fighting for equality. That's generally something that I would love to be a part of, and I would love to emphasize on. I want these messages to be spread all over the world. I want everyone to see that we need to stop police brutality, taking away lives of innocent civilians, them given this power of enforcing other people from breaking the law, and yet they're just killing. Them not doing that. Them just killing people. Yeah, back to the riot. That it really wasn't a point for you to be burning down buildings and looting the stores. It's just completely unnecessary what they were doing. And yeah, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoy.